Thank you so much for the date last night. I can't believe you actually asked to make our relationship official. You made me the happiest woman in the world.
Yes, you are. I know what my reputation is around here, but I can admit to you that it's mostly for show. I actually have always wanted someone steady. I was just waiting for the right girl.
Oh, you're making me feel so special.
And that's because you are. I knew that I had to lock you down, even if I don't have all of my partying worked out yet.
I can help you work that out of your system.
Oh, can you now? What are you offering?
A few wild nights together, especially once the semester's over.
I'm liking how this is sounding. Are you offering me a wild night with you and a friend?
What? No, I meant just the two of us. I'm definitely someone who can only handle monogamy.
Don't worry. I was just kidding. I just wanted to see if you were taking us as seriously as I am.
Okay. Please don't do that again. You scared me.
Why would that scare you?
Because I really like you. But if you need more than one woman or person, I'm not the one for you.
Oh, you are the one for me. I can't imagine being with anyone else. It's like you made me forget everyone before you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I have to get to class. Have a great day. I can't wait to see you again.
Have a great day. And remember, I'm sitting around just waiting until I can hold you again. Hey, Mason. Do you want to join me and the boys to hit up the frat parties this weekend? Nah, man. This semester's kicking my butt. I'll stay home and take care of things here. You guys can go have a great time. I thought you would loosen up when you got to college. But you're just as much of a wet blanket now as you were in high school. I aspire to bore you since the rest of your life is a little too exciting. Now, if you don't need anything else, I'm in the middle of a project that's 75% of my grade. I should just stop asking you to join. Don't threaten me with a good time, Roger. You're such a D-bag, Mason. Coming from you, I take that as a compliment. Have fun. Make sure you take a key. Whatever. Hey, babe. I'm gonna have to cancel brunch for today. I have a presentation tomorrow, and I want to brush up on it.
Oh, no. Okay, I understand. School comes first. I can do some of my own homework. Just because I have a boyfriend now doesn't mean I should neglect it.
That's right. We can spend today focused on school. And maybe next weekend I can go over your work. If you do good, I'll give you a treat. But if your grades start to slip, I may have to punish you.
Ooh, you're tempting me. But I'm gonna keep my grades up. I prefer rewards.
Alright then. You had best go get to work. I'll give you a call later, and I'll be thinking of you until then.
As sweet as that is, you should be thinking about your presentation. Maybe I should initiate a reward and punishment system for you.
Oh, I like that. But I prefer to be punished, so that isn't quite the right way to get me working.
What if the punishment is not seeing you?
Ouch. Okay, I'll focus on my work. But I can't wait to see you.
We can meet up tomorrow between classes.
I don't know if that's possible. Keep your eyes open for my text. I'll let you know when school's a little less demanding.
I'll be holding my breath, so don't take too long.
I will love to wake you with a kiss if you do that.
Go get to work. I'm going to crack open a book and get a bit ahead in my favorite class.
Sounds good. Stay safe and see you soon.
See you. Hey, Georgia. Want me to come over and help you pick out an outfit for your date? I have some ideas that will knock Roger's socks off. Thanks, Autumn, but that's not necessary. He had to cancel because he needed to prepare for a presentation. Really? That's odd. Isn't he majoring in engineering? Yeah, but they have to do core courses too. After this semester, he only has 2 more semesters left. Isn't he done with all the core stuff? Oh, I don't know. But even if it's part of his major requirements, engineers have to present stuff. Really? I thought they just sat at computers. Only if they're programmers. Roger's working on becoming a mechanical engineer. Okay, I don't know what any of that means, and I don't care. I'll just take your word for it. So, if you aren't going on a date, do you want to go to brunch with me? I could use help with my bio class, and I know how much you love that stuff. That stuff? You mean my major? Yeah. Notice I'm doing music, not math stuff, so if you aren't busy, can I get a bit of help? Of course. I've been studying for a while now, so a break sounds nice. Okay, let's meet at Kirby's Creamery. I love their donuts. I love their breakfast sandwiches. See you there in 30? Yep. Roger, are you out? I thought I just saw you walking with your arm around another girl.
What? No, I'm at home. You can ask my roommates. I'm just up in my room, probably being a bit too loud.
Oh, okay. He looked just like you.
I'm disappointed that you would immediately think it was me. We just started dating and you're already accusing me of stuff? I'm thinking it might be a bit too early for us to be official.
No, I get it. I'm really sorry. It was just, he looked like you. I guess that means you have a doppelganger around here, huh?
Maybe. But please don't go accusing me of stuff when I'm right here working. This is why I've avoided being in relationships. Women always believe my reputation instead of believing me. It makes it not worth it.
I'm so sorry. I promise to make it up to you. Just let me know when you have time and I'll make sure you understand how much you mean to me.
You'll need to give me a couple of days. I'm pretty upset. Roger, your girlfriend dropped by. What? Georgia came by? Wait, how did you know it was Georgia? Oh, I asked her to be my girlfriend last week. Really? That's shocking. No, she's just one of those girls who needs motivation to put out, so I asked her to be my girlfriend, and man, was she grateful. That's really disturbing and disgusting. No one asked you. What did she say? She brought you dinner to apologize for having accused you of not being home earlier? Said she wanted to make sure that you didn't neglect yourself while studying for class. Did you tell her that I was focused up in my room? You didn't let her in, did you? I told her you weren't here, but I would make sure you get the food. Thanks for being a real team player. Seriously, you're the worst, bro. I can live with that, especially if no one confuses me for a guy like you. Whatever. Did you send her away? I didn't send her away, but there was no reason for her to be here if you aren't here. You have to learn to cover for me. I'm bringing home this chick I met earlier today. She's at least a D-cup and I haven't had those before. Oh, you're disgusting. You're just jealous. I keep trying to get you engaged, but you keep refusing. I'm getting back to studying. Thanks for the warning. I'll make sure to contact her to let her know that I went out for dinner. Or did you tell her that I left a while ago? We didn't really talk because I didn't realize you actually were together. I thought she was another one of your stalkers. Ah, so you gave her the cold shoulder. Good. I can work with that. I hope your sisters never encounter guys like you. My sisters are too smart to be used. Because they have a D-bag at home. They know how to keep an eye out? Makes sense. Screw you, Mason. No thanks. Screws are all yours. Hey, I heard you stopped by to drop off dinner. Oh, that was so sweet.
Of course. I felt bad about what happened earlier, so figured I could make sure to help you. Thought you would need to keep up your strength.
Are you sure you weren't checking on me to see if I'm home?
No, I wasn't trying to spy on you or anything.
Because Mason said you seemed like a stalker. At least to him.
What? That's... All I did was ask to see you. Ugh, he's horrible for saying that.
Yeah, he's a horrible roommate. But our parents are good friends, so I keep ending up having to deal with him.
You don't have to live with him, though. I mean, it's a bit early now, but we could move in together for your last year of college.
Ah, I see what you're doing. You want to keep an eye on me.
No, I just thought it would be nice to live together. We can help each other.
How could you help me? I'm almost done with school and we aren't in the same major.
I could help you with things like presentations, listen to you and give you pointers.
So you're an expert at that now, huh?
No, I used to help my siblings. I know how to give feedback that can help improve your presentation.
It is way too early to be thinking in terms of living together. Besides, I told you I need time. Right now, you need to respect my boundaries.
I am so sorry. I'll wait to hear from you again. Georgia, are you sure that you're exclusive with Roger? Yeah, why? Because he's definitely not acting like it. Oh, don't start. I've already upset him a couple of times by asking him if he was out with other women. All you did was ask him and he got defensive? Well, yeah. He felt like I was accusing him of cheating. I can guarantee you that he is out with another woman. That does look like him. Considering the time, why don't you go to his place and see if he's there? Then he'll dump me. That's terrible advice. Wear something sexy under your clothing. If I'm wrong, you can say you missed him. Or just wear a trench coat. If he gets annoyed, just show him the lingerie under it. I guess that's not the worst idea. I know you really want to be with him, but I'm almost positive he's playing you. I hope you're wrong, but I don't know. I'll head over and see.
Georgia stopped by again. WTF, I told her not to bother me. She was wearing a trench coat. I have a feeling that she was gonna have some sexy times with you. Oh man, I need to get home. What did you tell her? That you weren't here? Did you tell her I'm at the library studying? No. Then what did you say? That you were probably out cheating on her. Then I showed her our last set of messages. Dude, you're supposed to cover for me. Everyone else does. Are you just screwing me over? Or are you failing to cover for all of us? I'm pretty sure you're the only one cheating. Yeah, but the other guys know that I'll cover for them. What the hell, man? You're a terrible friend. So you think Matt, George, and Glenn would cheat on their girlfriends? I know that they want to keep their options open. Gross. We're gonna have a meeting to vote to see if you'll be allowed to stay in the house. You know what? I'm good with moving out. You guys are way too immature. And since I just got a new grant, I can afford a place on my own. Good riddance. Hey Georgia, it's Mason. I just wanted to check on you.
I'm hurt, but I'll get over it.
That's good to hear. Surprising, but good.
Well, I kind of had a feeling in my gut. Guys don't have that kind of reputation for no reason.
Why did you agree to date him then?
Because he was really sweet in the beginning. He spent so much time with me. Kept showing up to walk me to my next class. Brought me some small things to show he was thinking about me.
That's called love bombing. He does that with all of the women who don't put out immediately. He sees you as being a challenge.
Yeah, I kind of realized that a bit too late.
It's not your fault. He's just a sleazeball.
So why are you friends with him?
I'm not. Our parents are good friends, so we get thrown together a lot.
You were roommates?
Yeah. My parents and his parents rented that house. He filled it with other similarly minded D-bags. I got a grant that will help cover a place just for me, so I'm moving out.
Ah, well, thank you for being honest. I've been over a couple of times, and your soon-to-be former roommates always covered for him.
Yeah, I told him and them I wasn't gonna do that. They didn't like that. I didn't care. I feel bad for any women who fall for their foolishness. Although, to be fair, the other guys haven't cheated, as far as I know. But they've left the door open by all agreeing to cover for each other.
I think I know how to handle this.
You want to start to spread the word about what they're like?
Exactly. Since that is a house full of cheater-friendly guys, they can have that reputation.
It's a good thing I got out. Not that it would matter much, I don't have time for dating.
Serious about school?
Oh yeah, I've got another 3 to 5 years, depending on how much I can expedite my doctorate.
Wow. You think you'll finish in less than 8 years?
That's the goal.
A lot of people say this is the age when we should be getting out and partying.
You just dumped someone who firmly believed that. I would say this is the age to be building foundations.
You're not like anyone else.
There are plenty of people like me. You just don't run into them in the clubs and bars.
I'm starting to see that. Well, thank you for being honest. I'm gonna go think of how to best expose all of those guys for what they are.
If you would like, I can get you copies of the texts where they say they'll be covering for each other.
Ooh, yes, please.
It would be my pleasure. I'll send those over in a few hours, currently running errands.
You're the best, Mason. Some woman's gonna be lucky.
The bar's too low if treating women like people makes me a good guy.
Wow, you are definitely not like the other guys I've talked to on campus.
Start looking for the guys who are constantly studying. Those are the guys like me.
Okay, I'll do that.
Or you could focus on your grades. That's a perfectly acceptable thing to do too. I mean, that is the primary reason for being on campus.
Okay, now you're just being a smartass.
Why yes, my ass is quite smart. I'll send the text over a bit later. Until then, you go get some studying done and don't give Roger any more thought.
Yeah, we were only a couple for a month. My first relationship lasted a couple of years.
Why did you break up?
He stayed close to home and I came out here. We didn't want to go the long distance route.
Fair enough. Now go focus on something that will help you. I'll send you the ammo you need before the end of the day.
You're amazing.
What did you do? Everyone is saying all kinds of horrible things about me. How could you do this to me?
You cheated on me, so I dumped you and exposed what you did.
You invaded my privacy and shared private conversations. That's illegal.
No, it isn't. And it was easy to get that stuff since you gave me access to it. Remember when you want to prove you weren't cheating on me? Well, you forgot to revoke my access when I dumped you. And all of that stuff was right there. I figured it was best if the women on campus knew what you and your boys believe about women.
Their girlfriends all dumped them, and now they're blaming me. But this is all your fault.
No, this one's on you guys. When you support cheating for your bros, you can't expect the hoes to back you. Love that you called me a hoe, by the way. I can't believe that I fell for your BS. But I'm gonna make sure no other woman does. Enjoy your last year on campus.
You have to tell me this isn't real, that you faked it.
Not a chance.
What if I take you back?
I dumped you. I don't want you back.
I'll make you pay for this.
Well, if no woman on campus wants you, you'll have all the time in the world to study now. Have fun!
You have to fix this!
After I posted the information about Roger and his roommates, they all got a reputation around school. Some women saw them as fair game for bets and playing with them, but no woman would get into serious relationships with them. And it only got worse the next school year when the reputation was made clear to the new students. They became a joke. A couple of them transferred, and one of them dropped out. I don't know what happened to the roommates after that because I didn't really know them. Roger ended up flunking out of school, but that wasn't because of his reputation. It was because he had failed to keep his grades up. Since word of his reputation got back to his parents, and I think that is thanks to Mason, they refused to pay for him to go to another school. He had to get a job, and since he wasn't good at much, he took on some manual labor while trying to break into modeling. He's bounced around trying to find an easy job that will pay him, and couch surfing since his parents refused to fund his lifestyle. I heard he lives in New York or LA, some major city, trying to get his big break. I'm pretty sure he's in for a world of disappointment. I've kept in contact with Mason, and he did manage to finish his doctorate around his 25th birthday. He took on a job overseas, so I don't get to see him often, but we do message a few times out of the year. He got married recently, and it seems that his wife is just as amazing as he is. She's a well-known musician, and they pretty much travel around the world being amazing people. I did take Mason's words to heart and focused on my studies. While I didn't graduate early, I did graduate on time and got my master's, which I hadn't planned to do. Mason and my favorite professor persuaded me that I would appreciate it later, and I did. I started at a high-paying job right after getting my master's. That's when I finally started dating, and since I was a lot more mature, I made much better choices. I'm currently engaged to an absolute sweetheart. I know he's planning to propose when I take my first trip abroad with him, but I'll act just as surprised because I can't believe how fantastic my life is today.